Nice. Here at Charlotte's Webb Pub, Sunday afternoon. Let me turn it around. Beautiful day. That's how it looked all day. Now it's grown. We've got some of that. I was right on the edge when I left Arcadia. We were right on the edge, literally pretty windy in the rain, but it was literally right on the edge, which I was thinking about last weekend. That there's always an edge to the storm. Like no matter how bad a storm is, there's like an edge where it's not bad. My balls are sweaty. My nutsack ain't sitting right. Here we go. Also, I'm bummed out. This is nice. Look at this ukulele case. And then it's like down to a thread. It's a couple years old, but I mean, it's built for when you take it out and nothing extravagant has happened to it that it should be suffering. It's an expensive ukulele. It's, got the company name of it came with it. It's like $1,200 or something. Probably doesn't come out, does it? I think YouTube did something tonight. I think I get so many copyright strikes for having like music playing in the background in my RV or something. 'Cause I don't think it's from streaming when I'm playing cover songs, but that any music in my streams gets canceled out. So what I do is I'm just doing this right now. This is the load in, getting my shit set up. Then I'm gonna record the gig, the sets, probably two, and then I put them on my other channel, the Freakin' Howley, Phreakin, little apostrophe thingy, then space, but nothing like a true space. Then Howley, Haole. So if you want to subscribe to that, because if I get to 50, then maybe I can stream these sets from there and it won't have the microphone issue. Not sure if it's mic. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Because I've had 37 followers for like 8 years. All my sets are up there. I don't understand. Nice breeze. It's a hot one, but there's a lot of clouds today, and the breeze is pretty steady. Yeah, it looks like that rain's coming this way, but we'll see. We'll play on, I guess, and see because there's a good chance it'll be sunny on the other side. So that's how we're gonna proceed, folks. You've been warned. I'm gonna do my thing. Damn, I had such a clever little observation, about the world this morning. And I'm like, I won't forget it, but I forgot. It was just something clever. Like, you ever notice that? But it was a good one, like universal and kind of an enlightening one for, I think, just one of those things that's happening and you don't think to notice it. I guess I don't know. Could be imagining the whole thing. I forget what it was, but it was different than a song lyric. So usually, if it's something, a good little couplet, I'll record it. That will sit until it comes out in the song. I had a good. I was thinking about. I don't know if you've heard of Erin Wexler. She's this hot, but she's hot, young Republican, right wing conservative. I guess would be the best conservative comedian, and she's not shy about letting us enjoy her curves and her boobs. Just saying it, dude. You don't have to tip around the tulips there. And but she's witty and she digs in. But if you're getting heckled, because she has a lot of fucking libtards going like, I'm offended, you're a racist, and but you could be like, wow, man, that's pretty heavy. It's like, but you should be a little more grateful. You came in here. It's just overeducated, annoying, ugly, overweight liberal, and now you're offended. I mean, I gave you something. Not to mention, I'd say by the end of this night, there'll probably be maybe a dress size increase or two. I'd hate to be named Ben or Jerry tonight, huh? You know, kind of dig into that. I thought that was pretty good. My first draft of that, I was like, I'd hate to be called Haagen Dazs tonight. And I'm like, that's kind of funny because it's kind of a rare, but it's be like some exotic guy, but you're asking too much of the audience there. Dolph Lundgren, Haagen Dazs. So I'm like, but then it just Ben and Jerry quickly came to me. It's much more universal, or at least Anglophilic. That's right, motherfuckers. You're halal. Go fuck yourself. My channel. Not interested in selling out my morals to for an audience. If your goal is to get along with everyone, there's something wrong with you. Not everybody's to be gotten along with. And if you're a simpleton, that applies to somebody like me because I say offensive things. But if you're a thinker, you know that what I say needs. So, hello. Hi. What's going on, man? How you doing? Back again. Heck yeah. It's like it's gonna rain though, but well, it'll be passing, I'm sure. It needs to cool off a little. Yeah. Check. Check. Little Ring of Fire. Zappa does a good version of that. And it's got, sometimes Zappa can get annoying or stupid with some of its lyrics. A lot of times. But that works on Ring of Fire. You know, and hit the musicianship. It's just good. Alrighty. Yeah, here we're charging. There's where I'm at. Straight through, you know. Ah, the reverb. We're ready to rock. Well, when I'm like this, like if I'm out and about, like that's like oh, it's it. Go for it. Like early in the morning. Relax myself. Oh yeah, it's gonna rain. It's gonna rain a lot. Uh, it's coming. Right. You want to just plow on, or just pack right up now. Out of the line, back up. But yeah, it's coming. Yeah. And for two, I watched this thing. I think it's about 2 years old, if not more. It's like a 25-minute thing. Jack Johnson and Ryan Bingham. He's like a Americana sort of country singer. Used to be a rodeo guy. But they're just sitting around talking about, why they love music and shit, playing a few songs. If Jack goes into talks about he was on a trip and he bought this Bob Dylan cassette, bootleg series, it's bootleg series volume one. Because starts with that song's thoughts on Woody Guthrie or song to Woody or whatever, like it's more like just a poem. Jack talks about how he loved it. He set it to music, and then he whips out like fucking half the song. And I'm talking, it's a stream of consciousness. It's pretty cool. So I would recommend it just for that. He does about 3 minutes long, or he goes, and it's impressive. We're talking thoughts of being, Dylan, early Dylan. It was cool. Then that song I was just playing, which you can't hear probably, but some Jack Johnson. A little more upbeat though than the normal Jack Johnson. I play a couple. See, I play Flake. I think I've only played once or twice. Let It Be Sung. Used to play Constellations. See, that's a weird tuning, and I'm doing it standard tuning, and I just wasn't satisfied with the flow of that one. Love the tune though. Play banana. Starting to play Banana Pancakes on the 3 R's. I'd like to do that one. That's the recycling. I'm a believer. I don't get too much into it. I do what I can as far as the recycling goes. As far as like where I'm at, they don't have recycling, but Wawa does. So I just throw my fucking empties in the plastic, and when I go to Wawa, I just put it in their recycle thing. And whatever, they dump it out in the fucking hole in the back. It's out of my control, isn't it? But being like, oh, I'm just gonna put it in the garbage because I'm a lazy piece of shit. That's not. That's all I'd like to say about that.
Got a good jam this morning too. But tell you right, grass festivals this weekend. Leftover salmon is up there. Sam Bush on fiddle and Jake ukulele. Jake Shimabukuro, like it's like what the fuck was going on? This is so awesome. I never just the free flowing jam of pushing it. It's good. He's like fucking like just like he's discovering a whole new area of music he's kind of unaware of, you know. And he's fairly hip. He understands, I think, you know, still caters to a Great Lakes audience with some of the stuff he does, but I'm not sure he knew too much about the leftover salmon, but they're starting to cross over from, you know, Sam Bush, who's a jam man, but he's also Nashville country session musician, you know. Who he's done stuff with him before, and Nick Fleetwood and stuff, but then when you get over to leftover salmon, you're kind of going to the other side of just, you know, open pot smoking and jamming out, you know, the cool side. Pretty much. So, what is guy cooking here? Oh, oh, hey! Song right there. Fence. About totally unleashing it on the road before it's time. That one there, one there, one there. She wrote out a sentence. Close the start. First 10. But it could all change depending on the weather. That's how it's looking right now. That and I'm gonna hedge my bets that it'll pass no matter how it's gonna be bad. No, nothing, you know, it's gonna be windy and really rainy. Yeah. Throw it all back in the car. Yep. It's a common, it's a common. It can't. I was big for a couple of years when I was a kid. It's like a thing, like, you're about to fart, you'd be like, it's a common, it's a common. It can't. Ah, fuck. My car's not, my car's stalled. Some sort of thing with the, like literally it starts right back up and I'll step on the gas pedal and it just dies, like it's not responding. So it's something, it's still, and it runs great. I hope it's fixing. It seems to be getting worse. I already brought it in like 6 months ago when it first started happening. He's like, we can't find it, so until it dies, So now the key is just not have it die. Rain. all sorts of TV lamps and stuff set up here. Finally did something out here. They're big on the karaoke. Karaoke's big. Everybody thinks they're a singer, which everybody is. I don't think how many. The thing, the key is though, but I sing. I know how to sing the melody. Ready to sing. No, not everybody gets that. F. A, G. That's what I'm looking for, kiddos. Oli, oli, oli. Tried this, the Oli Pop. You seen the commercial for that? It's like a prebiotic. I think I haven't looked at it as opposed to a probiotic. Only 5 grams of sugar. Buy two, get one free. So I got classic root beer, classic cola, and grape. They were all not horrible, but they all kind of had a similar. But something like you can't judge it first time through, you know. The root beer was the most disappointing. It didn't. It was a little too chemically tasting, or something. It just wasn't. That's not good root beer either. HW Hires. I used to think they were. That's a good. That's a good fucking. A&W's not horrible, but Hires is a little bug. Bug ain't no good either. IBC is good. Barks is all right. You know? Fucking gonna start raining as soon as I start. Ugh, no big deal. Gotta think it's gonna pass. I tell you, I woke up this morning though, and a lot of mornings, Florida's flat. So you can see, and there's usually like you're like off to the east, you see rain clouds or whatever. Wait, they're way off. Today, everywhere direction was fluffy white skies, blue skies, and fluffy white clouds. And it's actually rainier than most afternoons all of a sudden. Ain't life like that. That's what I like about it, the unpredictability. Adapt or die. Not anymore, of course. I had a disturbing talk with my brother yesterday. His father-in-law died, 93 years old. And so one of those ones, it's like, you know, good ride. Had had to go, but he stopped his medication. It died in like 4 days. My brother's like, you know, isn't that amazing, or isn't that great how they can live pretty normal life with today's medication? I agree with that. I mean, in certain instances, yeah, but in too many instances, the quality of life isn't worth it, or what it's doing, or but it's just for the scariness of just like why question anything? That just seemed to be the overtone. And he used to be. It's funny, so many people who used to be what you would think like anti-establishment are the establishment. Somehow the conversation led over to something with I just went there, but there seemed to be a connection to bring up the Islam and how bad it is, and how Europe is gone. And he's just like, yo, I didn't catch what he said. I didn't ask. Like if he said, well, Christianity or Catholics have their own problems. It's like the same, dude. You know, what other problems there was in the Catholic Church? That's in the Catholic Church. It's not like whole society trying to raise another society. Yeah, I hope it's not just rain, 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 rain. It is windy. Going down behind the wall here, folks. Oh, anytime. I might not be getting up. Not happening. Going against the fence behind me. Blowing from the north. Yeah, it was brutal. All right, folks. Saw a kid run off. I was curious. It was pretty funny. wasn't horrible. I mean, the guy's a talented guy, you know. But it was, I find it a little silly, you know, like at one point he goes around and drums, then does some scratching, you know, like for like 30 seconds. I mean, cool, you can do that. Do that on, you know, bands I'm in, you go up there and play songs. Fucking cool. There's nothing really about showing off, you know. Let's just, you know, it serves like that's why I keep like fish because it's a self-deprecating humor and everything, you know. They don't take themselves too seriously. I think it's yellow, just a state of constant dehydration, basically. All right, kiddos. Start set. That's where it's coming from. That's west. Well, yeah, the wind's west, slightly north of west, and but yeah, came this far. I'm gonna play some. I'm safe. Nobody's gonna be here, so it makes no difference where I sing. That's one of the greatest songs ever, man. Last Waltz makes no difference. Rick Danko. Remember seeing him in Foxborough, Massachusetts, at theater on the here downtown. There's a big park, little square. You got to go around in the center. You used to. There's a theater right there. And Rick Danko came there solo. Kind of like to put it up there or something, just to get a different view. What do you think about this? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, look at that over there. Just comes in sheets. You can see it just come. Oh, there's a little lightning. When you get such strong winds here, though, friggin' it'll be getting wet. There's the edge. Ah! Blue sky over there. The horse is under the thing. Yeah, just go play. Fuck it. No big deal. I don't know about the lightning and stuff, but and when I say I don't know, I mean I don't know. Is it stupid to play under a cover like this? If it's lightning. I don't know. That's what we're gonna do. Hopefully, I suspect it'll be blue skies on the other side. Be a nice, hopefully cool. But looking at the weather for the week, 96, 94, 92. Just brutal. All right, folks. So go to the freaking Howley. And for some reason, I don't know what it is. Like last week, the two sets were able to upload in like hours. Sometimes it takes like a day and a half. And I don't do anything different that I know. So, but I think they were both up there last Monday.
whatever, about 90 minutes. The freaking Howley. The freaking PHREAKIN apostrophe Howley. HAOLE. And just normal 3 words there. Yeah, I think the rain's letting up already. All right, guys. So check that out. I'll probably check in at the end of this, if not in the middle. So tell your friends.